soldier taking a leak at midnight, suddenly heard the sound of a helmet knock against something under his feet. He froze, thrown off guard, and wanted to know if enemies were hiding at the bottom of the slope. To confirm his hunch, he deliberately urinated in the same spot again, and sure enough, the helmet sound grew louder. The sharp smell of urine enraged the enemy soldier crouched at the foot of the slope, who instinctively reached for his trigger. But a second later, Jacques turned and walked away calmly. He couldn't afford to show any sign of panic, because he knew the enemy nearby had him in his sights. Now he needed to find a way to send a signal. Just then, a group of soldiers passed by on patrol, so he made a point of raising his voice and chewing them out for their lack of discipline. The soldiers thought he was joking and fired back in the same joking tone, but suddenly Jacques snapped at one of them and told him to shut up. The soldier was completely thrown, because Jacques was always so easygoing, and that night he was unusually serious. In truth, Jacques was doing it on purpose. He lied, claiming nearly 1,000 soldiers were about to arrive, trying to scare off the enemy and keep him from making a move. Then Jacques ordered the soldiers to turn left, toward the enemy, so that once the fighting started, he'd be ready to counterattack at any moment. Right then, the commander suddenly showed up and accused them of shirking their duty. At that critical moment, Jacques marched straight up to the commander, shouting that reinforcements were already on the way, and the instant he reached him, he quickly whispered the information in his ear. The commander looked up, and sure enough saw a blinding flash. He immediately gave an order that sent everyone scrambling.